All right, I think it's over to me now. I'm just making sure I can't find the unmute button, so I'm hoping that people can hear me.
We can hear you.
Um,
Yeah. Go
Thanks,
for it.
Christy.
Go for it, Amy.
Wonderful. So I'm just by a bit of background, I'm working with the Foundation for Alcohol Research and Education with the policy and research team there. For those of you that don't know FARE, we're a leading not-for-profit organisation working towards an Australia free from alcohol harms. And one of our core focus areas at the moment is on how the digital landscape is exacerbating and creating new harms when it comes to alcohol. And this includes the harm created by online advertising of alcohol. But we've also been approaching the issue beyond just alcohol. We're working alongside other health and civil society organisations to address the issue of harmful product marketing more widely, and alcohol, gambling, unhealthy food are case studies we work really closely with. And the Observatory is really enabling these insights across these areas. So the three reflections that I thought I just wanted to share with this audience today around our collaboration with the Observatory team, and particularly how it's providing value to our policy and advocacy work around the regulation of digital alcohol advertising and more broadly that harmful product marketing. And the first, insight or area I wanted to share on is just around the real value of us being able to use real examples of alcohol advertising that's targeted at real people so that we can show policymakers that people, the kind of content that people and advertising that people are being targeted with online in the way that the presenters today are demonstrating to you as well. And then going beyond that, we're now also able to start to characterize the ways that people are being targeted. And again, we've just heard some examples and we're going to hear some more examples around this. But, you know, the example that Nick shared of Bruce being targeted insistently with wine ads and, you know, Talia being targeted with those feminized sort of pink drink ads. You know, there will be many other examples that come up as well. But really actually being able to show this, the power of using these tangible examples in influencing and persuading really shouldn't be understated. And then, of course, using the wider data set then to demonstrate sort of the broader extent of this marketing. The second thing I wanted to share on is from our side, you know, that the Ad Observatory shows that this marketing can be monitored. So a concern that's raised with us when we talk about regulating alcohol marketing online is that it's really hard to monitor this advertising because so much of it is dark. But we're able to point to this research and say there are tools that are already exist, really good tools that can show that it is that you are able to monitor, that we can you know, start to uncover this marketing that is otherwise dark. So where it otherwise might be put into that too hard basket, we're able to say, no, we can monitor. And then the last reflection I wanted to share is not so much about the tool itself, but the team leading and contributing to the Ad Observatory. And that's just to say that the researchers are extremely collaborative and committed to translation. And this makes them not only great fun to work with, but it's extremely valuable for organisations like FARE. Because what this means in practice is that we're able to work together to feed, particularly early on, insights into our policy and advocacy work. And so this looks like, you know, when we're meeting with decision makers, we can talk about early insight findings. We can connect them with the researchers of the project. We can set up forums to share early researchers with the key people working in government and core stakeholders. We're integrating early insights into our policy development. So we've certainly done this with a number of submissions we've made across the varying consultations around digital regulation at the moment. You know, and being able to work with the researchers to investigate and develop sort of pithy releasable reports that we can use to demonstrate topical issues and supporting and amplifying media stories that keep this in the public and political minds. So beyond the tool itself, I just wanted to flag this because it's really important. A tool could be developed and it could just sit there and it wouldn't be doing any good. But because of the dedicated efforts and commitment of the research team and collaborations and translating, this is what's really creating impact. So I did really just want to share that with everyone on the line today. And I'll leave it there so you can hear more about this fantastic research.